Brooklyn Nets have added a few veteran players to their team in this year's free agency. They've added players such as Patty Mills and James Johnson to their team who have experience on winning teams. And as you guys all know, I am from Australia, so Patty Mills is like one of my most loved players in the NBA. One of my most loved players of all time, should I say. So what we've done is we've made Patty Mills an 80 overall to be the backup point guard for this team and build a good bench behind Patty Mills, so Patty Mills can have himself a really good bench to run. Basically, we're going to try and make the Brooklyn Nets win a championship and not touch their starting five. If you guys are new to the channel though, be sure to subscribe. We post videos on the channel daily, so if you want to stay up to date with that, be sure to press that red button down below, turn on the bell to stay notified on every time we upload. We try and upload every single day, so if you hit the bell, stay notified. And I mean, subscribing's free, lads. Why not do it? We're trying to hit 20,000. Could use your help. Also, all socials are down in the description below, but let's get into today's video. What we've done, we've juiced Patty Mills so that he is an 80 overall. We also made it so he won't regress in this video either, like he does normally in 2K. But what we've done, we've given Patty Mills an 80 overall, and we are basically going to have him as our point guard off of the bench. And what we're going to be trying to do is build a really, really good bench behind Patty Mills so that we can possibly get Patty Mills another championship. The starting five, I am not going to touch unless it's to re-sign somebody. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm not going to touch the starting five. I'm basically just going to build the bench around Patty Mills. If you guys are wondering, these are semi-up-to-date rosters. I have done it myself, so some things may be wrong. I might have missed a few small signings here and there. But most of the teams are as close as possible, like the Wizards having Dinwiddie and Trez and all that stuff. And then yeah, that's really about it. And the Sixers having Drummond, all that type of stuff. So this Brooklyn Nets team, like I said, not going to touch the starting five. So DeAndre is going to be our starting center. Patty Mills, we're going to look for maybe a better... We could potentially move Blake Griffin to the power forward, right? We have him at the power forward. Could he be... Yeah, you know what? He can be off of our bench as a power forward. He's cheap. Bruce Brown is nice. What? He can shoot threes and play defense. That's what we need, right? He shoots three ball and plays decent defense. And I like Nick Claxton. I don't really want to let him go because I like Nick Claxton. So what we might even be doing is using James Johnson and someone to get ourselves a decent what? You know what? For this first season, I think if I just run this team how it is, maybe we can make ourselves do something decent. And because Patty Mills is going to be our playmaker off the bench, I'm actually going to make this a 10-man rotation. Not going to lie to you guys. And I'm actually going to give Patty the most minutes off the bench as well. And then in our starting five, James Harden and KD are going to be getting the most minutes than Kyrie. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go Durant, Harden, and then Patty Mills. I'm just curious to see what would happen if Patty was the third scoring option on the court. We'll run a balanced system. The Nets are projected. How are they projected to be the... Oh my God. The Nets... Where are the Brooklyn Nets? Am I blind? The Nets are the projected 10th seed. I was a bit blind. I skipped over them. But let's see what happens in this first season with Patty leading the team off the bench. And Patty Mills is an all-star. I'm kidding. All right, I'm kidding. Hopefully you weren't looking away from your screens. But we got Kevin Durant as an all-star starter. James Harden as an all-star starter. No Kyrie. Oh, yeah, Kyrie's still an all-star, even though he's not a scoring option. Cool beans. Giannis ends up winning MVP, averaging 30 and 12, over 6 assists, steal and a half, and almost 2 blocks a game. You know what? He deserves to win MVP if you're putting up that stat line. Drummond wins 6th man of the year, and yeah, that's really about it. Do we get All-NBA teams? We get KD and Harden on All-NBA second team. The Nets finish as a 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. I'm curious to see how Patty Mills did. He's an 82 at the end of this season. So Patty dropped 15 points, 1.6 rebounds, and 2.7 assists. My boy dropped 15 points off the bench on the Brooklyn Nets. Let's freaking go. He shot 45% from field and 41% from 3. Our top 5 scorers all shot over 40% from the 3-point line. Now that is something. Let's just be honest. That is something there. Team stats offensively, we were the second best team offensively. Our defense wasn't as good. We were middle of the pack, but our differential was good. We were the second best. I'm curious to see, where were we in 3-pointers made? We were the 4th highest 3-pointers made team, and attempted, we were the 3rd highest. And percentage, we were the 5th highest. So we shot them, but we actually sunk them, which is very, very good. So first round here against the Celtics. Let's simulate the round here, and we are currently down 3-0 like 2K does to us. Well, we're going to do a little bit of work here. We're going to need to do a little bit of work. We lost to the champions, if that's a consolation prize. Head coaches, who is available? We could get ourselves Mark Dinglevalt. I don't know who that is, but sure. Mike D'Antoni, if we can have him on the team as well. And we need an assistant GM in Ryan Johnson. Sure thing, chicken wing. We don't get our head coach. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come to Brooklyn. Thank you. We're going to look for a good bench piece that we can pair with Paddy here. Jared Allen, maybe. Bring him back to Brooklyn. I just don't think we have enough cap space to let it or get it to work. Where did he sign? The Cavs. I don't think we have enough cap to make this work. We'd have to give up Joe Harris, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, no, we definitely don't have enough cap. Shit. Well, because our big three, right, all are on contract years and player options, I think that allows us, if we did want to do this, to sign someone really big. We actually do kind of have the cap space for them. It's just if we will be able to keep the big three, our starters, on the team. Because we can get Jared Allen for Corey Kisbert, Javon Carter, and a first-round pick. I think I've got to risk it, boys. Bring Jared Allen back to Brooklyn. Sure. Team player options, we get James Harden back. That's cool. We just need to re-sign Harden and Kyrie. Oh, this is going to be fun. We've got bird rights on them, but I don't know if we're going to be actually able to re-sign them. Yes, we'll offer KD that money. We'll also give Kyrie that money as well. And those are the only two guys that I really care about. Kyrie's going to come back to the Nets. So's KD. Hopefully, we are able to re-sign him. Please don't tell me we fucked this up. We didn't fuck this up. We managed to bring Jarrett Allen onto this team with Kyrie, Harden, and Durant still. And DeAndre Jordan. So I think So DeAndre Jordan has to start. Because that's the part of the video. We cannot move DeAndre Jordan or Joe Harris. But those two have to start alongside Kyrie, KD, and Harden. So Jared Allen's on the bench with Patty Mills and Larry Nance. If we use Larry Nance Jr. then... And can we trade this guy? I don't think we can trade that guy. So he might be being used off the bench here. That Reggie Perry bloke. He could be a decent power forward for us. So if we needed a shooting guard, small forward, I suppose. Shooting guard, small forward. Hopefully we can find one for this bench. Well, I know who I want to get, and it is Matisse Thybulle. Pair him back up with Patty Mills because they played really well together on the Boomers team. But I don't want to give up this guy for him. Can I just give up Larry Nance for Thybulle? You want a second round? I'll take that, bro. For Matisse, I will take that fella. And then if we just use Sengun with this first round pick, swap worst, maybe we could get ourselves something decent. Not really, to be fair. Okay, you know what? We can make it work. Any shooting guards available? We can just bring back Bruce Brown. Yeah, okay, I'll just do that. I'll bring back Bruce Brown. Do we have bird rights on Claxton? We do. We might as well bring back Nick Claxton as well. We can't do it. We'll go over the hard cap. We do have the qualifying offer on him, so hopefully he comes back on the qualifying. We do. We get him back on the qualifying. Let's go. Harden's gone down 2 overalls. Patty's gone up 9 because we did juice him at the beginning of the video, so... He's gone up 9 overalls, apparently. We got the single training camp, and I think I'm going to go offensive fundamentals to Matisse Thybulle. I would like him to be a little bit better on the offensive side of the team. So Matisse is not starting. Joe Harris is. And then DeAndre Jordan needs to be starting over Allen. So Jarrett, you are going to be coming off this bench. Patty, of course, is going to be playing 26 minutes a night. Jarrett can play 22. And Matisse... He's going to be probably getting more minutes than Perry, to be fair. Matisse is probably going to be getting about 20 a night, I reckon. Yeah, it's fine. DeAndre just needs to start. It doesn't mean he needs all the minutes. He's just going to be our starting center. Same with like Joe Harris and Kyrie Irving and stuff. Well, Kyrie actually. Yeah, he can stay at those minutes. I might go something a bit like this. I'll still go KD. I'll go KD and Harden and then Mills again. Yeah, sounds about right. So yeah, we'll be rocking minute system a bit like this with Patty getting 26. 26? Yeah, we'll give him 26. Jared Allen with 22 minutes. Matisse with 9 to... Actually, we'll take 1 away from Patty and give 1 to Matisse. 12 to Reggie Perry and 9 to Bruce Brown. KD, Harden, and Mills. Scoring options. System proficiency. What do we run? We got a 4-star 7-second system or a 4-star balanced. We're going to be running a 7-second system this year. And the Brooklyn Nets are projected too, so let's see how Patty Mills can lead this secondary unit once more. All-Stars. KD is an all-star starter. James Harden is also an all-star, but no Patty Mills. It's a shame that we can't get Patty to an all-star game. I've been trying. Trae Young, MVP. We did better than last season. We got a 58-24 record. And do we win any? Ja Morant wins most improved, averaging 30 and 10, so good on him, but we don't win any awards. We get KD, All-NBA first team. Second team, do we get anybody? That'd be pretty cool. We do not. And third team, we get ourselves James Harden. We finished as a 3 seed this year, so we had a better record, but we finished as a 3 seed. DeAndre, why are you not starting? You need to be starting over Jarrett, brother. Sorry, but you need to be starting over Jarrett. And I will quite happily... Why is Matisse not getting minutes? Matisse needs minutes, bro. Matisse is the team. He's the reason we won games, alright? He's the only reason that this team's winning games. So, stat-wise, Patty even had a better season. 16.6 points per game, which I have a feeling might even be a career high for him. Yes, sir. Career high. 16 points per game. Let's go, Patty. Let's go, fella. Yeah, 16, 1.5, and 4 assists a game, and almost a steal a game as well, so big ups there. Matisse, 3 points. It's alright, I suppose. He almost a steal and a half a game, though, so that's pretty good. Let's go check offensively with the second best team. Defensively, did we improve from last year? We actually got worse than last year. We were one of the worst offensive teams in the league, but our differential was the third best, and yeah, let's see what our three-pointers made are. Fourth. Attempted 7th, and percentage we were the second best, only to the Boston Celtics. So we've got the Philadelphia 76ers here in the first round. Can we maybe beat Philly? We do, and now we have the 7th seeded Hornets in the second, who've added RJ Barrett, and Jaren Jackson. It's a sweep. It's okay. It's a sweep. And now we have the 1 seeded Hawks. Oh, they've added Chet Holmgren. That's not scary at all, 2K. That's just fantastic. Fantastic. I love going up against the Hawks that have managed to pull in Chet Holmgren. I absolutely adore it, 2K. Somehow we're hanging in here, but I think we're going to lose in 6. We forced Game 7, so we are not messing around for this Game 7 to make to the finals, bro. There's no way we are messing around here. Come on. Come on, 2K. Be with me. It's not. It's not with me. We're down by 11 with a minute and a half to go. Oh, make that 13. You should know. You know what? It's better than being bounced in the first round, which has happened a lot recently. Oh, you know what? That Hawks team was built different, though. Patty Mills had himself a couple of seasons. He did his thing. I wish Patty could do this in the NBA like he does for Australia in the Olympics and FIBA tournaments. Like, I love Patty Mills so much. I love him so much. But guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like I said, we're trying to hit 20,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, would mean a lot. Also, if you're interested, go follow all the socials down in the description below. That also helps us out a bunch. We're trying to hit 100 followers on all of those things. So go check us out over there. But I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.